Quick Tyre Removal Rims from WIL India Limited. Quick Tyre Removal Rims, shortly QTR, are developed with prime focus on large mining trucks 200-240 tons and above. The wheel rim sizes could be 51, 57 or 63 inches in diameter. In these sizes, each tire and rim together can weigh anywhere between 3 tons and 8 tons. The volume of air inside these tires are enormous, like of 2000 liters to 10,000 liters. It is a very challenging task to handle these tire and wheel assemblies for assembly and disassembly from the point of view of safety, labor and time. These problems are more pronounced in rear duals of a dump truck. Especially when we need to access the inner tire, we need to remove outer wheel and tire and then inner wheel and tire. Each wheel is connected to axle final drive by 50 plus bolts. The removal and reassembly, retorquing these bolts would be very laborious and tedious job. The Quick Tyre Removal (QTR) rim is novel design for quick tire change in a rear dual wheel assembly in a heavy transport mining vehicle. The QTR rims from WIL India is a comprehensive and unique solution which addresses all the before mentioned challenges, namely safety, labor and time. QTR rims provide better productivity, higher reliability and lower inventory. The quick tire removal is achieved by using the newly developed lock ring primarily for the inner lock ring for outer wheel rim of a rear dual. Since the design is having inherent safety feature, this lock ring is adopted for other positions of the rear dual, namely rear inner wheel and rear outer wheel rim. The inner wheel is provided with integral lock ring at the inner side. Also, the rear inner wheel configuration can be used in front wheel in a mining truck. This picture shows the position of QTR components before tire inflation. The tapered surface on the saddle ring is called self-locking taper and the one on endless ring is called release taper. The parts, namely endless ring, bead seat band, are loosely held on the rim base. The taper contacts will be established upon inflation of tire. Upon inflating the tire, the endless ring is tightly pressed over the self-locking taper of the saddle ring. During deflation or during the event of tire burst, only the bead seat band, being a part of tire, will move inboard of the wheel assembly. To remove endless ring, external application of wedge in the gap between endless ring and saddle ring shoulder is required. Shoulder of saddle ring acts as a stopper and prevents outward ejection of endless ring. Lip on the saddle ring prevents endless ring backing out on its own. We will now see the features of bead seat band. This slide shows the comparison of bead seat band of conventional 5-piece wheel and QTR wheel. In regular 5-piece bead seat band, there is a small clearance of 2 to 4 mm on diameter between the tire flange and bead seat band. This clearance causes small slippage between the components and causes fretting damage. This clearance also causes more tire flexing for every rotation of the wheel and thereby reducing the tire life. In QTR design, the tire flange is seating over the taper of bead seat band. This taper seating eliminates fretting fatigue and also improves tire life. The bead width of the bead seat band are wide enough to suit any brand of tire. The bead width meets the dimensional requirement of standards like TNRA, ETRTO. The bead seat bands are provided with continuous pry bar slot for easy maintenance. We will see now the tire disassembly and assembly in vertical position. It is important to deflate both tires completely before starting. This is actual footage of disassembly and assembly of rear duals with QTR wheels. The time in the footer displays the actual time consumed for entire disassembly and reassembly process. This exercise was done on rear dual of Caterpillar 785 machine. The process was started by 5:40 p.m. and ended by 6:40 p.m. It took 1 hour to complete disassembly and reassembly of tires on a rear dual. It would have taken 17 hours with a regular 5-piece wheel, which would require removal and retorquing of 50 plus bolts for each wheel. %90 time savings was achieved during demonstration of QTR utilization on Caterpillar 785 machine. Of course, the actual time savings will also depend on the operator skill sets and the kind of tools used at site. This video shows the application of QTR wheels for 57-inch demountable rims used in Terex MT 4400 electric drive machine. The adaptation to electric drive machine extends all the benefits of QTR, namely safety, reliability and the advantage from the inventory standpoint as well. The QTR does not allow tire being inflated unless the lock ring trim is correctly mounted and properly seated. The QTR trim is intrinsically safe as this design has eliminated the use of spring-type lock ring system that rely on shape and its spring properties to provide the required level of integrity.